Hi, welcome back to Black, people. We're gonna do the Nazran Foundry level. This is one of my favorite levels of the game.
Rumor has it that Division ran a Black Ops group. Lennox was one of them. No ties, no strings.
You expect me to believe we had a terror cell working for us?
You can believe what you want. Fact is, Lennox was off the book, so there's no way to prove it. Very convenient. Lennox did the thing in the Congo, the special in the Philippines. This was professional contract terrorism. Lennox held all the cards. Started making small deviations here.
I really don't get what any of that stock footage meant.
Before long, things got out of hand.
Just
mistakes started
I
being
wonder
made.
what that picture
Costly,
is.
bloody mistakes.
How much you want to bet that's just
Division
a render of the
decided to pull the
game,
plug on it.
like
Miami
that they
got the
put
call.
in the actors' hands?
Lennox took them all out, single-handed. Everything changed after that.
None of the stock footage means really anything.
So what
I don't
else
think.
did she tell you?
CIA's most wanted was Lennox. Different name, different profile, do not approach tag, but it was him. Most wanted terrorist was one of our own.
I don't think
You
any of these
believed
pictures
her?
are the
Why
same
wouldn't I?
person.
What was your take on the next op?
Destroy a steel plant being used as a weapons factory. Division figured if we couldn't cut off 7th Wave's head, then the next
Oh
best
god,
thing
I
was to
so
disrupt
wanted
their
Metal Gear Ground
operations.
Zero's tie into
It was
this
deemed
now.
too dangerous, too politically
I
volatile
hope
for a regular strike.
Skullface is from Nazran.
So McCarver's crew was tasked.
No, Nazran is not a
way
real
anyone
place.
in their
I
right
don't believe.
mind would volunteer for this.
That'd be the best crossover ever. So we start off the level with a G36C and a Desert Eagle or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. What is this? No, I don't want this suppressor. Fuck suppressors. By the way, interesting factoid, that was one of the first guns developed for the game, the model-wise. And the sound is actually that of the
Copy
pistol
that.
in 24, the USB compact Jack Bauer used. The G36C is a pretty good gun in this game, despite having turned into a foul side-charging abomination. But it's got pretty decent power, it's pretty accurate, and it's got a nice sound, and a 70-round mag. Also, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but press X during a reload to cancel the depth of field effect. Not quite sure what the use is to index enemies while you're reloading. Or you can just have it look cool. So I like to waste as much pistol ammo as I can in this part before I switch to the better SPAS 12. There's not an unlockable, there's a destruction objective up here, or blackmail rather. A magnaphone, which I have no clue what that is. So being a steel refining factory, there are going to be a lot of explosive barrels in
Multiple
this place.
hostiles inbound.
Of course, it's also in black, so double that. There's some cement cylinders up here. You can crush your enemies with them, as shown. Somehow that man managed to avoid dying, and his partner did too. How did you avoid that? I don't know. On normal, this level is somewhat generous with health packs. On easy, it's even easier. But the game isn't really too challenging. I mean, it'll spam you with enemies, but if you're a good shot, you don't really have to worry. Or if you spam grenades. Although it won't give you a hell of a lot of grenades all the time. Also, the recon objectives are always they're always about the next level. Because you're doing reconnaissance about where you're going next. Presumably that's where you get your intel to go to the next level. Which begs the question
Can you see smoke or any chimneys?
why you can skip that objective in normal difficulties.
Copy that 2-1. I have visual. Smoke 12 o'clock.
So we're coming up to a minefield, as shown. All you have to do is just shoot the mines, and they will explode, and hopefully take out enemies with them. You can get headshots at pretty long ranges with the G36C. Relatively long way, for this game at least. This game is really all about close quarters combat.
You're out of position. Copy, you are out of position. You're approaching a minefield. You do not have time to bypass. Advance and watch for tripwires.
That's just so hardcore.
Bravo 3, disconnect the mines with your weapon before advancing.
Shoot mines. So you can just shoot all the mines from here that you can clear out the minefield, because mines will set other mines off. But if you don't see them and you're blind, you know. I mean, this is a tough game to play when you're blind. As is any game. I like that little ricochet effect it had on the gas tank. That was pretty neat. Oh, here's something we'll never use, really. Or we'll never need. We'll use it, but we'll never need it. Also, the barrel and the gas tube are switched on this model more than it would be on the real G36. I mean, there's a whole mess of errors with this compared to a real G36C, but that's one of them. There's also the fact that it's got a rail system of the charging handle, where the charging handle would be. Were it a real G36C. There's the fact that it's a side charger. I think the SPAS 12 is really one of the most accurate gun models in this game. And it's not that accurate. It just, I guess, has the least amount of rails. Grenades are incredibly useful in this segment. Because they can take out a shit ton of mines at once. Oh, explosion behind me. I didn't look because I'm such a badass. So what a suppressor does in this game is absolutely fuck all except lower your damage, pretty much. That's really all it does, because any stealth segments won't last more than 1-2 rooms. It's really weird that they put suppressors in this game. I have no clue why they did. Also, I like how picking up AK mags gives me G36 ammo. I mean, you know,
This
it's
is
the
2-1.
standard
Hostiles
first-person
advancing on
shooter
your location. I will provide sniper
ammo
overwatch on your
class,
advance.
where weapons have classes, and any ammo
Enemy down!
gotten for that class gives it for any weapon in that class. Like, all SMGs take SMG ammo, all rifles take rifle ammo. They differentiate between regular pistol and magnums.
Enemy on your
Although,
point!
technically, both the guns in the game are magnums that are pistols, except for the... Well, no, there's the Glock. But yeah, there's the revolver, there's the Desert Eagle Beretta Hybrid. Both of those are magnums, although the
Enemy
latter
cover, I have the
takes
shot.
pistols.
Firing.
This is the closest thing this level has to a stealth section, and you can just shoot your way through it. And it won't punish you at all, unlike here, where you can go from one pair of enemies just blazing through them, and then the next won't know you're coming. It's not a very sophisticated game, Black. But it's fucking awesome.
Rounds on that window!
Above you, above you!
I like how even on the 360's hardware, Black has a lot of slowdown. Just they could not. Nothing can handle this game. So, like you have to have a natural computer to run it correctly. Just kidding. There's no PC. This game was originally supposed to be a trilogy, but that kind of fell through, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'll have to look that up. I don't recall how well it did financially, but apparently not well enough. Which is kind of sad, because it's fun, and I'd like to see this style of game just shoot everything gun porn. I'd like to see that in more games. And the pseudo-spiritual sequel was fucking awful, I heard. Body Count, that was, I hear, really bad. I mean, the demo was nothing special, but I hear the game gets really just awful. It didn't capture the spirit this game had. Because as dumb as it is, it's pretty after we kill him, it just vanishes. It's a shame. M249 is a pretty good weapon in this game. Though I think an M60 would have served the game better. I'm looking to see if we could pick it up, or really I was looking to show you that you can't pick it up, but I already told you. Look at this nice wall art. So in this part you have Carver, or McCarver, I can't remember which is her name. I think Carver. You have her covering you, or you've had that for a while, but I haven't really talked about it.
I say again, I do not have a clear line
Once
of
you
sight.
get past
I do
these
not have a
oil
rear
drums,
advance.
or whatever the fuck it is, refinery towers, she'll have a clear shot again, and she'll support you. Pro level kit, just shoot that and blow the things up. Even though there's only one guy. But there's two guys on the next one. Got bullets that are just held together by magic there.
Visual reacquired, standing by.
Hey, a health bag. Let's backtrack. There's some nice lighting effects in this for a late Xbox game. Xbox One. Not the Xbox One, but like the first Xbox. Of course, you already know this. Why else? I'm babbling at this point. But yeah, it's got some pretty nice lighting effects for its generation. I remember in the pre-release of this game, everyone was so excited about how graphically it was so advanced for its time. Like, people were thinking, oh, is this going to be an Xbox 360 game? And it's like, nah, we're just keeping it this generation, bro. I don't know if I want to say it holds up, but there's some nice-looking stuff in it, considering the hardware it was on. I mean, it doesn't hold up like, say, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, or Silent Hill 2 and 3, and 4. But it doesn't look horrible. I really don't think I should have been given that hit, to be quite honest. The game is pretty forgiving. I mean, it is expecting you to shoot so many bullets, it's like, just to spam bullets. So, I guess it's gotta be a little forgiving, but I really shouldn't have gotten that hit.
Drop him!
I don't think Harbor's taken out a single person to play. Fuck her, she's useless. Like all women, am I right, guys? Oh, so edgy.
They got an RPG!
I guess that's part of it. I probably should have been given that hit. I was wondering when I was playing why that had hit. And then I'm a fucking idiot. Light. I mean, next stuff's gonna be indoors, so I want to shoot as much stuff as I can with what I've got. And I'm not gonna be using the RPG indoors.
Wire the target. We're behind schedule. Blow the equipment and get out of there ASAP. Out.
I'm gonna go stealthy for this one. Except it's completely useless if this guy knows you're here automatically. So, to deal with shotgun enemies, you just shoot them a lot until you get close, and then you melee them.
Bravo 4, sit rep, over.
And then shoot them some more. That's kind of the
Stand by. I got multiple hostile moving
tips
along
and
the
tricks for all
perimeter.
of this game. There's no real special
Bravo 3, infiltrate
ways
the
of
structure
playing
and
that
destroy
makes
all
it
targets
easier.
of opportunity.
You just shoot everything.
Bravo 4 will sweep and clear the perimeter. Copy?
So here's the P90. New weapon for the game. Does not appear in a whole lot of levels. In fact, this might be the only one it appears in. I'm not sure. But even though it's really an SMG in real life, it takes assault rifle ammo. Nice though, it has 100 round magazines, which is double the real life P90.
This is 3, I'm taking
Six, whatever. Assault rifle ammo. Would take less with the same dimension. I mean, this is also a universe where Keller doesn't operate doorknobs and just blows doors away. Oh, hey, there's a Terminator reference.
proceeding to target 2.
Copy that, 4. Zone secured. Proceeding to next area.
It's so indecisive on what I want to use. So if you still have the Magnum, which you probably won't, there's some Magnum ammo down here along with the health pack.
3 left. Get close and waste the control panels.
Now, you don't have to do this and waste every enemy in the level, but I like to do it. All you have to do is destroy the on those things right there. And trick for the shotgun enemies. Grenade weapon. Really, I could just put that on a soundboard and say that for every enemy. Just grenades are pretty good. That's probably a reference, that Project Suiter thing, to something, but I don't. But I'll be damned if I don't.
Targets 1 and 2 ready to be lit up. Stand by.
Copy that. 3, what's your situation?
This is 3. Moving out.
So yeah, you could have actually destroyed all of these on the way to the back, but I find it easiest to destroy them from the back forward,
Bravo 3.
because
Target
enemies spawn once
neutralized.
you
Exiting
have
building.
destroyed all
Hold
of them.
fire.
And your objective just to get out is really close once you've destroyed the first one, if you've been going back forwards. It just feels more natural to do it that way. And that's it for the level. Hopefully you're enjoying this, and I will hopefully see you next time. Next time is that asylum we've gotten the recon objective. Bye. See you next time.